All right, my morning mile is done. I try to walk a mile every single day, and today was the fastest one yet. So if you're new here, I am Megan the trainer. About 7 weeks ago, I had an open abdominal surgery to remove a massive watermelon-sized ovarian cyst. If you missed any of those videos, I made a whole recap video on my YouTube, or you can watch the follow along, like in real time videos on my TikTok that I was posting throughout the whole journey. But I am now on my recovery journey, and today I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating and a full day of movement. So I'm going to show you everything that I eat today and all the ways that I find to move. So I'm ready for breakfast. I'm hungry, so let's go eat. Alright, so for breakfast, I'm going to make some oatmeal, eggs, and turkey sausage. So my oatmeal today, I'm going to use just 1/3 of a cup of quick oats. It's just the regular plain oats, 1/3 of a cup of high protein milk or the Fairlife milk, a heaping tablespoon of some natural peanut butter, and 1 piece of this Ghirardelli dark chocolate bar. I'm using 86% dark chocolate. Then I'm going to just microwave it for 1 minute. I'm going to add a little bit more milk. I'm also going to put a big scoop of vanilla Greek yogurt in the oatmeal. It might seem weird, but it tastes really good and it adds more protein. I try to make sure that my first meal of the day is packed with protein. At a minimum, I'm getting 30 grams of protein. Usually I get more like 40, 45, maybe even 50 grams of protein as my first meal of the day. So this is breakfast. This looks and smells incredible. I'm also taking my supplements. I have digestive enzymes, vitamin D, and magnesium. I'm also going to be drinking hot spearmint tea with my breakfast. So spearmint tea has been shown to help with things like hormonal acne, which I've been struggling with since my surgery. So I like to have it at least once a day. Oh my goodness, the eggs look perfect. I like to break up the turkey sausage and then get a bite of the egg and then a bite of the turkey sausage and like wipe up some of the egg yolk with the sausage. And for the oatmeal, I like to get a little bit of yogurt and a little bit of the oatmeal on the spoon. The warm peanut butter chocolate oatmeal mixed with the cold vanilla Greek yogurt is almost like brownies and ice cream. What more could you want from breakfast? I finished my first 30 ounces of water for the day, and now I get to make my favorite iced latte. This is a protein latte. It's super simple, and it's probably my favorite drink that I'll have throughout the whole day. So I use just this instant espresso powder. Now put 1 tablespoon in some water. Then I'm going to use my frother to blend it up. I like to let it get a little bit frothy, and then I'm going to add some ice. Now I'm going to pour in a Core Power vanilla protein shake. So I'll only use about 1/3 or maybe 1/2 of this protein shake, so it makes multiple servings, so I use it throughout the week. And it adds the perfect amount of flavor. I don't have to add any kind of sweetness to it. Sometimes I like to add even more flavor with like some peanut butter powder or something like that, but this is the one that I make most often. It is so good and so simple. It's just 2 ingredients and I'm getting more of my protein for the day. Now I'm gonna go drink this while I do my Bible study. Okay, now I'm about to do a beginner Pilates workout by Move with Nicole on YouTube. If you've never done a Move with Nicole workout, then you're missing out and you need to try it because it's incredible. Even the beginner ones are like, you know, they're really tough. So I'm gonna do this. I have been following my own program, the beginner deep core training program, but sometimes it's just fun to follow somebody else's and, you know, get more ideas or do different things. So I love Move with Nicole. She's my go-to.
Return through center and stretch your left arm over, down onto your back. Walk your heels in towards your glute, press down through your heels and squeeze your glutes at the top, and then roll your hips back down with control. Try to keep your shoulders down and back. And last one. Hold everything extended to the mat. Really enjoy. 4, 3, 2, arms up to the sky. And exhale, lower your hands down to prayer. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope
that was so much fun, and it was so satisfying because I've done that exact Pilates workout before, like before I got my surgery, before I even knew about the cyst, and I was able to do it much better this time around. So I feel really good about it, and now I'm about to go to the store before I get too hungry to get food for the rest of the day because I didn't really plan that well, and I need to go actually get the stuff that I need. So let's go to the store. I walked here. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. It actually feels really good. The sun was shining whenever I walked here. What happened? Well, that was fun. I had no idea it was supposed to rain today, so obviously, because I walked to the grocery store and whenever I was checking out, I heard like the bottom fall out. Like, you know the sound whenever it starts raining so hard when you're in the grocery store and it's hitting that metal roof and it's just like the loudest sound ever. I was just like, oh no. But we survived. A little rain never hurt nobody. And now I'm gonna make lunch. Lunch is this beautiful burger bowl. I'm so excited to eat this. I haven't made one of these in a long time, but I think that I upgraded it since the last time. The Japanese barbecue sauce on top of everything is gonna be so good. That is a bite of every single thing in this bowl. Let's go for it. The flavor of everything combined is just incredible, but the Japanese barbecue sauce set it over the edge. That was the perfect addition. That is the perfect sauce to go on all of this. This is incredible. I'm gonna go enjoy it. I did everything but lick the bowl. It was so good. And now it's finally stopped raining, so I'm gonna go out to the pool for a little bit and maybe even swim. So I'm gonna go change. So this is the swimsuit I picked. I have been loving these high-waisted bikinis, and my mom told me that these were really popular whenever she was my age, but I love them. I picked it because it covers my scar, and I was told to keep it out of the sun for the first year so that it'll heal really well, but honestly, this just might be my style. Like, I love this swimsuit so much, and I picked these shorts to go on top of it. I feel cute. Before I go out to the pool, I'm gonna fix a little pool drink. I already drank another one of these, so 60 ounces of water plus the hot tea that I had at breakfast. And now I'm just gonna be pouring some Body Armor Light. This is the blueberry pomegranate flavor. I'm gonna pour it over ice. And that's it, that's my pool drink. Let's go. I gotta come back and get you. I was just doing that for the effect. I got water in my ear. The pool was so much fun. I got to relax, I read for a little bit, and then I jumped in and swam around, and it was a lot of fun. So Now I'm gonna eat dinner, sort of. This is gonna be like a weird or interesting dinner because I'm still really full from the burger bowl, or full enough from the burger bowl to where I'm not like super hungry for like a full meal. Usually I have a regular dinner and then I have a Ninja Creami after, but since my Ninja Creami is like a protein smoothie, it's basically like a yogurt bowl, like a high protein yogurt bowl, I'm just gonna have this and something else on the side. So this one is a blue Hawaiian yogurt bowl, and I actually made it yesterday and ate half of it yesterday, but I'm gonna show you how I make it today, and then I'm gonna spin this one so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so it's super simple. I only use 4 ingredients. I'm gonna start with this mango pineapple Oikos yogurt drink. So Oikos is the brand, but it's just their little yogurt drink. I'm gonna pour the whole thing in there. Then I'm gonna put half a tablespoon of blue spirulina in there. Blue spirulina is very vibrant. This is where the blue comes from, obviously. Then I'm gonna froth this together just enough to mix it all up. Look how pretty. Then I have a can of crushed pineapple. I'm gonna add about a half a cup of the crushed pineapple. Then I'm gonna fill it up the rest of the way with milk. And I think this would also be really good with coconut milk. I haven't tried it, but you know, pineapple and coconut, I think would just make this even better. So if you like coconut milk, or if you have coconut milk, then I would suggest, you know, experimenting, try it out. And if it's good, let me know. Taste test. It's so good. Then just freeze it for 24 hours. Then after 24 hours, you're gonna put it in your Ninja Creami and spin it on smoothie bowl. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness, it is perfect. It is beautiful. I don't even have to respin it. This is amazing. Now I'm just gonna add some toppings. I'm gonna add some of this protein granola and sprinkle on some coconut flakes. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful. This one has a very tropical flavor. I love it. Okay, so along with my blue Hawaiian smoothie bowl, I'm also gonna make some toast with this mini sourdough loaf that I got from the farmer's market yesterday. Look at that. It's a croissant sourdough loaf. So it's got butter infused in it and it smells like a croissant, and the crust of it is much softer and like flakier compared to regular sourdough crust. So I ate some yesterday and I loved it then, but today I'm gonna turn it into a different kind of toast. I'm gonna make peanut butter toast with it. Drop it into the toaster. This is so good. All right, so now the toast is ready. Natural peanut butter. I'm gonna put just a few banana coins on the toast on top of the peanut butter. Now I'm gonna add just a sprinkle of cacao nibs on top. Cacao nibs sounds so fancy. It's really just chocolate that hasn't been sweetened or altered. It's just unsweetened chocolate. And then I'm gonna add just a little piece of the Ghirardelli 86% dark chocolate on the side as my little dessert. Look at that. Let's take a bite. Peanut butter banana toast never disappoints. This is so good. So I basically got dinner and dessert wrapped up into one. So now I'm gonna go eat this. I just sat on my phone and doom scrolled for like an hour after eating, and my neck and my shoulders and everything feel so tight because I was just sitting there like this, like shoulders hunched over, neck fully extended. Like I'm gonna do a little like bed yoga. That's what I'm gonna call it, is bed yoga. Just to loosen up my muscles a little bit so that I don't like sleep weird and then wake up with a weird neck pain, because that's the worst. Nobody wants to start their day like that. You know, I'm honestly just grateful to be able to move again. Like I feel like we take it for granted, just being able to do simple things, walking around a park or enjoying the pool or even stretching on your bed. And, you know, hopefully we can do this for the rest of our lives, be able to move in ways that feel good and even challenge us, but that's not guaranteed. And I never want to take it for granted, because you never know when you're not going to be able to do it again, you know? And movement isn't even about performance or aesthetics, like looking a certain way or accomplishing anything. It's just moving for the pure enjoyment of moving. And I'm really loving and appreciating that, because I don't think I've ever felt that in my adult life, at least. Like, I feel like a kid again, and I don't ever want to take it for granted again, because it's like sometimes I hear people complaining about, you know, working out, or like, oh, I gotta go to the gym, or oh, like I need to run, or oh, I need to eat healthy or whatever. But what a privilege to be able to do all of those things. Like, what a privilege to get bored with the good things because you do them so much, because you get to do them so much, you know? Like, it is such a blessing and such a privilege. And sometimes I think we forget that. I'm really grateful for that. Today was a really good day. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you get the chance to go move your body today, then appreciate it and don't take it for granted. I'm about to go to sleep, and Lord willing, I'll be able to do it all again tomorrow. So let me know if you liked this video and if you want me to make more like this. Thank you so much for being here.